Hey everyone, my name is Emily Roberts and I am the author of Building Self-Esteem here on healthyplace.com. I am also a therapist. Today I want to talk with you guys about eliminating excuses when it comes to building self-esteem and maintaining your life. We all make excuses. I make excuses, you make excuses, everybody does it. Why do we do it? Because there is this fear of rejection or this fear of negative thinking or giving into negative thinking about something that is plaguing us. For example, say that you have a big deadline or a big goal. You may make excuses for why you couldn't complete the project or why it didn't happen, because sometimes it takes more work to actually do it. Or your fear of failure, your fear of rejection, your fear of not getting what you want keeps you from even trying. And when we do that, it kind of stays in this cycle, right? We stay in this cycle of negative thinking, this cycle of I'm not good enough, or I couldn't do it. If I couldn't do it this time, I'm not going to do it next time. It's a sick cycle that doesn't build your self-esteem and keeps you from achieving your goals. So I want you to become aware of the fact that maybe you are avoiding certain things. It could be you're avoiding hitting the gym if you're trying to lose weight. You could be avoiding making that phone call because you're afraid of the outcome. What are you avoiding? Ask yourself that, and ask yourself why you're avoiding it. What are the worst things that could happen? What are the things that you're afraid of? Are there things in the past that are coming up for you when you think about this that are making it really hard to work through? And I would suggest a couple things. One would be journaling about it, and that doesn't mean you go get a diary like you did when you were in high school or whatever. It means more about asking yourself this question: why am I avoiding whatever the statement is? And really write down, think about, what are the things that are kind of contributing to this? Because once you can identify those, you can actually become a little bit more in control of these avoided thoughts, right? These excuses. The other thing I would suggest is to validate where they came from. Like, they didn't just appear out of nowhere. You have an excuse because it's scary to do the next step. So validate that, and then figure out how you can maybe take a small step or a little bit of an action to change that. It doesn't mean that if you're going to try and lose weight, you make sure you go to the gym every single day. It's not going to happen. But if you try and do one thing to eliminate this huge, scary excuse, isn't that better than nothing? And what's the worst that could happen if you do try? Just a little bit. Maybe you go walk around the block. Maybe if it's that call you need to make, you have a friend stay accountable with you or have them sit with you while you're making the call. Do something to achieve that goal, because what it does is it takes away from the fear. And the fear and the negative thinking that kind of come together to make this, low self-esteem, negative confidence, bad stuff. When you think these bad thoughts, they just get bigger and bigger. So instead, take action, do something, try something a little bit differently, and guess what? Maybe, seriously, maybe you might start experiencing these things and they're not as bad as you expected. The fear can be super strong, but I have a feeling that once you get started taking a small step and really practicing some of these strategies, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself and build more self-esteem. Good luck. Let me know how it works. If you have any other questions, please put them below and I will get back with you all.